Hannah Carter had always been drawn to the shadows' secrets buried deep beneath the surface, the stories no one wanted to tell. As an investigative journalist, she had broken stories on corporate corruption, political cover-ups, and even dangerous conspiracies. But nothing had prepared her for what she was about to uncover, a chilling truth that would turn her world upside down. It all started with a single document. The envelope had arrived late one evening, with no return address, just a stamped government seal one that matched an obscure department Hannah had never heard of before: Department of Temporal Affairs. The name alone was enough to send chills down her spine. As she tore open the envelope, her eyes scanned the contents: a series of encrypted files detailing a secret government project, Project Nightshade, a program that was said to involve experimental psychological research on unsuspecting civilians. The files were scattered with redacted names and dates, but one phrase stood out: entity control and psychological manipulation phase 2 complete. Hannah's instincts flared. She had seen similar terms before in other classified documents, always associated with government experimentation that bordered on the inhumane. But this felt different. This wasn't just about manipulating minds. There was something alive in these pages, something dark and alive, something that had been unleashed. With the files in hand, Hannah reached out to someone who had gone off the grid after he left the government: Rick Hawk, a former agent who had once worked on classified programs like this one. A man who had been trying to expose the truth for years, only to be silenced by those in power. It had been years since they last spoke, but Hannah knew he was the key to understanding what Project Nightshade really was. She picked up the phone and dialed his number. "Rick, it's Hannah," she said when he picked up, his gravelly voice instantly recognizable. "I need your help. I've found something I can't ignore." There was a long pause on the other end of the line. "What have you found, Carter?" Rick's voice was low, cautious. "And how did you get your hands on it?" "I can't explain it all right now, but it's about a government experiment, Project Nightshade. There's something here, something dangerous. I need to know everything you know about it." Another pause. Then finally Rick spoke, his voice thick with regret. "You've got to be careful. Hannah, what you're digging into, it's not just the government's dirty secrets. It's much worse. People who've gotten too close to this, they vanish. And the ones who don't vanish, they lose their minds. You're dealing with something beyond human comprehension. Something that's not just alive, it's ancient." "I'm not afraid of some conspiracy theory, Rick. I'm not going to stop until I have the full story." "I need to meet with you," Hannah said, her voice firm with determination. There was a long sigh on the other end of the line. "All right, but it's your life on the line, not mine. I'll be in touch." "Don't trust anyone else, Hannah. Not even the people you think you can trust." Call ended, and as the sound of the dial tone echoed in her ear, Hannah knew she had just stepped into something far darker than she could have imagined. But it was too late to turn back now.